This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for the day of Thursday, June the 14th, 2018. So how I've been doing it all week is I've been using the major arcana to read the energies of the day. So the sixth major arcana being the Lovers, which represents June. The Temperance, which is the 14th major arcana card, which represents the 14th. So June 14th. So as you know, we are currently in, for some of you may not know, but we are in a Gemini new moon. So the Lovers card is actually Gemini. It's the card of Gemini, ruling planet Mercury. The card Temperance represents sign of Sagittarius. So with these two energies combined, the energy that I pick up for today is balance and harmony. Okay, relationships coming into balance. Some relationships I feel like that are not balanced will be coming into focus. I really didn't recognize when I colored these cards, because these are color your own tarot cards or major arcanas, that I chose to paint the woman blue, which is typically a masculine color, right? And the man pink, you can't really see because of the lighting. And I also did notice that I did the same here with the elements that the angel is working with. She's working with pink and blue. So this can represent interconnectedness between you and another person, or just period. In a way, it's kind of like your higher self is balancing your energy, okay? So if you guys remember this message that I picked up before, that with a connection, a deep bond or divine partnership with a person, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be that. For a lot of you, you guys, when you meet that person that blends with your soul, you really can't tell the difference between, you know, who is feminine, who is masculine. Meaning there's no so-called gender roles. You could come together, say, with a friend, say, for instance, and it's total connectedness. You don't know where the other energy ends. It's totally one. You feel at peace and one with others and with yourself and with other things. And it sounds a little cliche, hippie-ish, corny, sound like type of story, but what I'm picking up is there's this energy where you don't know where everything ends. You feel connected with all that is. I feel like you're prone to that energy today, or you connect with others on a deep level to where you can see that how you're one and the same, even through your differences. I'm also getting that your energies will, one energy may be more dominant than the other, but it's still somehow compatible. So say you're a woman, could be that you're starting to balance out your masculine side of yourself. You might meet someone else who's quote unquote masculine or is a male, but they're asserting their feminine energy, but somehow you guys can coexist. It works. So opposites attract because then somehow they're needed. Just like you need light and you need dark. They work together. But I am seeing on a simple mundane level balance and harmony with all that is, or with connections or specific connections with others. Could be with yourself. I do feel like this is alchemy within the self, finding balance where there may have not been balance. I'm also feeling that this is a brand new energy that you're stepping into. You're finally finding balance, or you're kind of like riding a bike for the first time. You're stepping into a new energy, I feel. Emotionally, for some of you, this could be a relationship. You might have to step out of your comfort zone with this one. You are stepping into a new energy within yourself that seems brand new, but it's really you're learning another aspect of you. I hope that makes sense. That is the energy for today. Basis of the energy, but let's look at it a little more detailed. Ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for the collective, those who are meant to be gathered here, that they receive a message straight, clear, and direct, and that it resonates in the way that it's meant to resonate with each individual and unique person out there for June 14th, 2018. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I do not do reversals. King of Wands, goodness. Ace of Swords. A lot of fiery energy, a lot of movement. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, or Eight of Pentacles. Two of Wands, which is the Two of Staves or Staves, whatever you want to call it. So you have the Two of Wands in here. So this seems to me like a shift or a transitioning phase or energy where you're stepping into one energy into another. It could be that you've made some decisions about something and now you're just taking action on these ideas or choice or decision that you've made. So I would like to say that for some of you, you're anticipating some sort of okay or go ahead, that it's the right timing. Should I take action? Should I speak up? Should I say this? Should I do that? The truth is you've already got and gathered enough information to push you ahead or take a step forward. This seems like this has something to do with a desire or a wish or something. And you're waiting for something to validate your goals or your wishes, or if it's okay to do that, or it's the timing, or it's not the right time. But you've already made up your mind, I feel. It's just, or you've already got the ball rolling, you've already created something, now it's up to you to implement whatever this action is, or this creation is, this desire, this goal. Your challenge is the Three of Wands. I feel like your biggest challenge with this is anticipating, like you're waiting for something and you really don't have to, because I feel like something is already moving and it's like just hop on the Ferris wheel while it's going, because it's a continuous cycle, I feel. So it's like you might be used to when you do certain things or you want something or you want to take action, you wait and you wait and you wait, and it's like it could have been that right there. Oh, it could have been that right there too. Or you could have just, it's that type of energy, and it's really no right or wrong time to do it, but just to do it. It's all about your energy. Time is an illusion. Some people may have heard that before. Some of you might understand that, what I mean by that. Some people may not. Maybe everybody else's concept of time is different. But time is an illusion, because I feel like there's really no right or wrong energy or right or wrong timing. Everything really, all that means is you just got to fine tune your frequency to match something. So say for instance, you want to take action on something, but you're saying it's not the right time. It's because really you're just telling yourself, my energy is not in the space of what I'm trying to do or where I'm trying to go or what I want. So when you get into that right space, it's kind of like when you're doing double dutch. If anybody that's double dutched, or, yeah, that's the best example. When you're double dutching, it's that timing. You got to get in the frequency of that thing and jump in it. Okay, I'm in it. But it's like you'll always be waiting because you're like, oh, no, it's not right. Oh, it's not right. Sometimes you just got to do it. Put yourself in that energy, that frequency, the movement of where it's headed. And it's kind of like how I'm seeing it with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a Ferris wheel. And with the Ferris wheel, it's like, I don't know, like when I was little at least, I like to get on different ones, or I didn't make up my mind in time of what horse or elephant, whatever it was I wanted to get on into the last minute. Sometimes you do got to just get on, just jump, get on while it's moving. Sometimes that happens. I'm sure some kids or people out there as kids, you can relate to that. But that's the energy that I'm picking up, is like this anticipation, waiting for this ship to come in. Well, you got to be waiting at the dock in order, to be ready and get on the ship. You can't just wait for the ship to be like, oh, we're here, and then you're like, oh, let me pack my bags and hurry up and get to the dock. It doesn't work like that, unless you're on Titanic or something. But, I mean, the King of Wands represents your suggested focus. So I skipped suggested approach, kind of, but not really. I've already explained the Wheel of Fortune, but that's your suggested approach. As the King of Wands, as your suggested focus, It's like you got to focus on why you deserve this, because the King of Wands, he can be kind of cocky in a way, but it's like he knows, he's taken enough action, he's done enough, he's fallen, I'm sure. The Page of Wands is kind of like that child that jumps off the bed without thinking if they're going to break their leg or their arm or their neck or something. They just do it because they feel inspired to, and they live off of spontaneous energy. The Knight of Wands, he acts, he might have learned his lesson a little bit, but he's still like, no, I got to do this. I live for adventure. I'm excited. I'm an adult now, so I think I know better. But when you get to the King of Wands, it's like he's lived his life and he's lived it abundantly. He's made mistakes, so-called mistakes, but he knows that that's a part of living. That's a part of evolving and evolution. He's totally confident in himself. So I feel like you gotta kind of look at yourself in the situation that I've evolved as a person, and it's all about living. It's all about just experiencing things. He believes that living is experiencing and doing. He's not all about, no disrespect to the Pentacles, because I'm a Taurus, so I would fall in the category of a Pentacle, but they kind of calculate everything. They wait and they wait and they explore things, which is good. You got to have balance with these energies. But for right now, you got to be the King of Wands and just do and just live. You might even look at your past experience where you so-called failed, and it might be some things where you like embarrassed or you feel like it could have gone better, but when you really look at it, it was like, I didn't die. I mean, I didn't really lose anything, and some things, it might have been funny to experience that. It didn't really get me anywhere. Or when I took that leap of faith, I was so scared to do something. And when I did it, it was like, it wasn't that bad. When I got on that roller coaster, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's the thing about the King of Wands. He's experienced all that. So he knows that really there's nothing to fear. So I feel like you have to focus and look at things from that perspective, whatever this energy is, because you got way too many fiery energies to not move and take action. The Ace of Swords, as your conclusion, you got the divine go-ahead, the clear mind, and the idea. Your crown chakra. This could be communication. This could be cutting something out of your life. This could be making a decision. But know that you have divine truth behind this, or at access if you feel like you haven't gotten enough information, which I feel like you have. This man is holding the world, the globe in his hands, so you've studied enough, you've gathered enough information, you've already tapped into what you need to tap into. So it's just a matter of deciding whether or not this is true or this is what you should do. Cut this out, say this, or just trust or make a decision. Could be a choice or decision, but know that there's divine truth here, or you come to divine truth about something. So that's what I'm picking up. I hope that resonates. Okay. Love. Let's do love. Ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity in the areas of love, partnerships of all kinds, matters of the heart surrounding the collective energies for Thursday, June the 14th, 2018. May all those who are meant to resonate with this reading resonate in their own unique way, and that they receive clarity in the messages that they receive. That's for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you. Okay, so you have dating and reparenting yourself, which is weird. But I'm getting like you guys owe it to yourself to enjoy your relationships if you're in one. You owe it to yourself to enjoy your singlehood. So for some of you, it might be that it's time for you and your partner to start going out more, doing things together, not romanticizing, but what's the right word? Being more flirty, more playful, flirt and bring that old energy back, or bring a new energy of love into where it's exciting again. It's more connectedness, more dates, sweet gestures and things like that. And I feel like you owe it to yourself because there may have been a lot of inner work. You might have had to do some inner child work. Some of you, it could be your new mommies, new dads or something, or your partner just had a child, or you guys haven't been out in a while after the baby. It might be time to do that. I don't know, just I'm getting like it might be time to spend time together um, for once and take, your significant other out, or allow your significant other to take you out or do something nice for you or sweet for you. Others of you who are single, I feel like you guys owe it to yourself because you also worked on your inner child. You worked on things within yourself. You've grown. You've evolved. And I feel like it's time for you to be open to dating again, to getting out more, to meeting people. Not desperately putting yourself out there, but just energetically making yourself available and open to meet, some good, I feel like, good suitors or prospects, not just anybody because you're desperate or you're lonely and you need anyone. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't be here. But with this inner work, you deserve this, I feel. So I'm getting that a lot of you guys may be new and fresh to this dating world a little bit. You're kind of like, it's been a while since I've been out on a date. It's been a while since I've been in a relationship. But I feel like you're going to step out into the dating world with a new pair of glasses because you've had to really work on yourself in a way that you've had to clear up a lot of gunk that's come from your past. It's come from childhood issues and wounds and triggers and traumas. Those of you in relationships, you and your partner may have had to reconstruct yourselves for your relationship. Maybe it took a child to bring things back. And I know people say babies don't fix relationships, and that's true. But sometimes you kind of need to take yourselves out of the relationship and out of making it about you only. And when there's a child involved, sometimes you got to put things into perspective. And I feel like that's what happens for some of you that are in couplehoods where there's children involved or where there's a new child involved, a baby or a toddler involved, I feel, a young child. Single moms, I feel like you owe it to yourself. Single dads who may be taking care of their children full time, you guys all owe it to yourself to put yourself out there. You deserve it. And I feel like there's people lined up or a person out there that's lined up for you that will be glad to show you you're worth it. And you don't need anybody to validate you, but I feel like you kind of do at times need that little reminder that you are worthy of appreciation. And some of you, your partner wants to remind you of that too. So that's what I'm picking up. All right. Pick a cards with the Angel Tarot. All right, so I'm going to pull 4 cards and see what energy your angels or your guides have for you. So if you guys have a specific question or you need guidance on something specifically, or you just want guidance, whatever you need to know, we're here at this time. Let's do it. I call on the higher guardians of the universe who are of love, service, and truth, and protect us and make sure that we're on our paths. Our spirit guides, our ancestors who are of higher counsel, who are here to direct us and guide us on our paths and make sure that we're headed in the right direction in life, and who deeply love us and want the best for us. What are the messages you have for those who are meant to receive any messages from these cards? What is the message you have? 4 messages. Okay. While I'm pulling out, you guys, if you guys are interested in personal readings, right now I'm running a $2 reading special for 5 cards. That is a steal because my $5 card readings or my 5 card spreads are usually $25. So this is a steal now until June 16th. So you guys have a couple of more days to take advantage. I will get to everyone within 3 to 5 business days unless otherwise. I am going on vacation though, just as a heads up. I'm going on vacation. I'll be gone for a week. So the 18th through whatever next Saturday is. I'm going to have to keep you posted on that. But Monday the 18th all the way through that Saturday, I will be on vacation. So if you guys don't hear from me from that time, If I have a little bit of time, I am visiting family. But if I have a little bit of time, I might still get readings out. But if not, just know that's why. So if you're hearing this, I will post ahead of time to let you guys know about my vacation time and all of that. But for those of you who have purchased the $2 readings, 3 to 5 business days from your purchase date, unless I state otherwise. So I keep you guys posted on the vacation time and stuff like that. But also, you guys, if you guys would like to purchase a reading with me, check out my website, waluchildreadings.com. Be sure to sign up as a member first before purchasing a reading. If you guys are impatient with my timing, you guys can always hit me up on Instantgo, which is a mobile app for quick reading. So I also have services that I offer. So similar to some of the services that I offer on my website are available on Instantgo as instant readings. You guys can get phone call readings with me, text message readings, and video chat readings with me there. If you guys are an iPhone or Apple user, if not, you guys can contact me for emergency readings as well. Once you receive your emergency reading, or once you purchase it, you'll get it within 24 hours. So everything that you need to know will be in the description box below. Much love. I appreciate you guys. All right. So I'll give you guys a moment to meditate on the cards 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or card, more than one card, if possible, might resonate with you. That's fine. Whatever your intuition guides you and leads you. Okay. Okay. All right. If you chose card number 1, you have Page of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. And the characteristics is scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. The message says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So for you guys, this is a new beginning of something, and I feel like you're learning more and more about this specific situation or thing. Could be that you're studying all that there is to know about it. You might want something a little more cutting edge. I don't know why. I don't know why that came out, but you guys may be figuring out something for your business, or you guys are trying to figure out a career path or plan, and I feel like you guys want something more exciting. You're bored of your normal routine. If this is you wanting to build your resume, you want to switch it up a little bit, now is the time to do that. If this is about love and relationships, you may want to start something new with someone, but stable. You may be kind of hesitant to start something too fast with someone. You may want to study this person just a little bit before you get involved. Some of you are hesitant. For those of you who are gun-ho to move forward with something, I feel like you need to study this a little bit more. Like I said, if you guys are wanting to do something new with your business, you guys may want to fix up your website, add some newness to it. Now is the time to do that. This could be changing your home. But that's what I'm picking up. Okay. So card number 2. Drawn to card number 2. You have the Emperor with Archangel Michael. And it says organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So the Emperor represents being the governor of your own life, or taking charge of a situation. This can represent someone in your life. I feel like Archangel Michael is protecting you and making sure that you stand firm on something, and that you are taking charge of this situation, or you're in the leadership position and not allowing something outside of you to dictate you, or someone else to dictate you. It's like you're in charge of this situation. Know that Archangel Michael is protecting you. Will never let anything or anyone overrule you, especially if they're not of your highest good. I feel like you're in the power seat, and you need to realize that Spirit may be telling you to use some of these characteristics of organization and using logic. You might need more structuring. You might need to discipline yourself in some sort of area, but that's what I'm getting for you. Card number 3. You have the Eight of Fire, and it says, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So the Eight of Fire is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands tells me that you guys might, this is a card of messages, so it could be that you guys are receiving actual physical messages such as emails, phone calls, telephone, or phone calls, I already said that, text messages, emails, in instant messaging, or it's just energies are moving very quickly, especially when you have an intention in place. This is like things moving really fast and there's an aim. There's no blockages. So whatever intentions you set, be very clear and precise and be very mindful of the intentions you set, because I feel like they're going to move very quickly because there's no blockages in the way. You might find that there's so many different things that are manifesting at once. It's like this is rapid, fast energy. So when you say something or you intend something, it happens in an instant, or you start to see the results of it in some way. Card number 4, you have the Empress. So it's Archangel Gabriel. And the message is lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So you have the masculine and feminine energies. If you guys chose these two cards together, this could be a union. The Empress and the Emperor coming out in the same spread is very rare sometimes, most of the time. But I would say that for those of you who've chosen card number 4, there's something that you really do need to nurture, take into consideration. Maybe this is the energy of gratitude, self-love, having compassion for things and those around you. I feel like Spirit, Archangel Gabriel as well, represents the messenger of God. So Archangel Gabriel can be sending you messages about things that you're creating and what you're manifesting for some of you, things that you need to take care of, nurture, protect, create, how you can love yourself, messages that are encouraging, messages that inspire you, or they might deliver messages for you to deliver to someone else that can be very inspiring, uplifting. But I feel like there's an abundance of different types of energies and just abundant energy, period, around you. And abundance is not just go down just with money. It can represent other things, self-love, love for people, love for, you know, things and animals around you, because she's kind of like the mother nature. So she's connected with herself, but she's also connected to those around her. Also, it could be an energy of pregnancy too. It could be that you and your partner are expecting, or a child could be coming soon. I am getting fertility. I'm getting strong sexual energy, passion, creativity, if it's used in the right context. But I do feel that a lot of you may be feeling balanced and whole within yourself. If you guys chose the Emperor and the Empress, it doesn't have to be partnerships or romantic energies. It can represent a balance between your feminine, masculine self, harmony within you. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. I hope that this reading resonated with someone out there. Much love as always. Be sure to check the description box. I will keep you guys updated on my vacation time. So if you guys purchase the reading, you'll know. When I get back, I got you. Much love as always. Until the next reading.